Don't go gentle into that good night. It's pointless. Take a deep breath. In. And out. Pets are working together on a vast conspiracy against mankind. Take notice of how your breath is independent from gravity. Remember that your soul is human. Feel how your left hemisphere is connecting you to your body. Resume letting go. Take a deep breath. No beauty, no eroticism. Challenge an inner child, challenge public shaming. Drop your mind. Centuries ago, in the olden days, there was a young woodsman who was wandering around on a desert island on the lookout for a good time, when he encountered a poor widow. "Widow, where can a young woodsman like myself find a good time?" he asked the widow. The widow quickly replied, "Of a good time I do not know, for I am only a widow." The woodsman thanked the widow. Then he laughed at her. 20 years later, the woodsman finally understood what the widow had meant. Existence is pain and suffering if only we believe in ourselves. And he laughed. Take in how you're stored up. She and your body are one with the universe. Your muscles are now energized by the infinite. Remember to say to yourself, "I am very, very not being brainwashed." Repeat this to yourself, "My living is not real, my living is not real, my living is not real." Straighten your pelvis. Remember how the ancient ones said, "Before the good times, comes the postcards." Breathe with your pelvis. Isn't it meaningful to pay attention to how your left hemisphere is obliterating the temporal dimensions? Keep on breathing. Focus only on your soul. Ignore the fact that your body.
think we're all set. I think we're all set. I think there's nothing in the queue. Refresh correctly. Oh, even in Brave? Gonna be better than that. Next. Oh, nope, there's one in there. Fox, hello? Lappy, I'm not ready for you. I'm gonna give you your points back. Do it tomorrow. Oh. Fox, how you doing tonight? Link, how you doing tonight? Do treats first. Hang on. I'm gonna give you a refund. Yeah, I didn't get it set up yet. Oh, I got dental surgery yesterday, and my mouth still feels really weird. Prepping for bed, as one does. Okay, cat treats. No, it should probably... Well, I think it does specify in there for the ROM hack to DM me. But I should probably specify that I need advanced notice for anything that isn't Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo's generally ready to go. Pud is ready to go. Oh, are the cats frozen? Why are the cats frozen? Yeah, they're frozen. Pud jumped down. Plan to stream after dental surgery? I mean, I thought it would be fine because he said I'd be able to go right away and it shouldn't be too bad. But, you know, then it was fine. Like, I could talk and everything. But it was just a little incision. But I was just really tired. But I was conscious. It was just topical. It's just like 4 stitches in my mouth. Hi, Pud. Hang on, I'm trying to fix the frozen cats. Okay, Crackers. Oh, yeah, he's there. He sees. Bud is screaming at me. Trying to put yourself in bed at a normal time. Been staying up till midnight a lot recently. Yeah, I've been doing that. I need to lay down. I finished streaming at 11. I used to lay down at 11:30, but I'm really bad at it. And then it slowly stretched to 12:30 and me just getting up later. Okay. Bruh. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Here. Now it should be ready. Pud's getting pretty excited too. Pud is very ready. Yeah, dental surgery, so I had, meow. Pud, hello, what are you looking for? Thought he might say something. Yeah, Crackers is keyed in. He's trying to act cool, but he knows. They're so excited. I had a bump in my jaw, upper jaw, for like more than a year. My dentist thought it was just a growth. Oh, Lappy, you got something for me. Great. I think you're first up right after the level I already said I was starting, and then didn't type in. Link, don't let me forget your level. I hit next on like the second you submitted it. Crackers. There we go. Immediately getting it on his face. Yeah, so I had a little bump in the top part of my jaw. Pud, can I show on your face where it is? Kind of in this spot right there. My dentist thought it was fine, but my face was a little sensitive too. Pud, I'm not going to feed it to your butt. Little tiny bit of numbness, or not numbness, tenderness underneath the eyeball. Pud doesn't want me poking him in this area, kind of. Right by my nose. Thanks, Crackers, for being my dental model. He's got some pretty healthy teeth on him. And he's still got all his teeth. I really figured he'd lose a tooth chomping on something stupid at some point. The oral surgeon guy thought the stupid thing with my with the bump was from a root canal that he did. So he opened it up and he packed a bunch of antibiotics into it. That did not go good. My face swelled up like a coconut and I looked like an idiot, and it was really painful for like a week. So he figured, okay, well, there must be a worse infection in there than that can deal with, and your body didn't like getting that done. So he opened it up, and it turned out behind the tooth was just some huge goddamn cyst that was pushing out part of the tooth out of the side of my mouth, which is why I had a bump there. And he cut it open, and he drained it out and sucked on it and did all the dentist things. And now it feels a lot better, but the gums feel a little numb still, so I think he might have fucking bashed a nerve. Which will suck if that's the case. Pod, really? 13. Yeah. It's right above 12, but apparently was caused by 13. Oh. Yeah, he opened it up, and then he filled it with surgical filling. It's that stuff you're feeding your cats. It's a liquid cat treat. Yeah, 12 was the one he did the root canal on. Yeah, I spent a lot of time reading on it because it was a weird thing, and a lot of people told me that it was just a bump. It was just a growth. It's normal. No, it's definitely not normal for my face to feel tender for like a year. There's a cause for it, and it's probably dental. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they are delectables. Treats for cats. Frandazes, poor chats. Pod really likes the tuna flavor. Crackles will eat literally anything. I could put like lettuce in there and he'd eat it. Pod is very picky. Pod got some catnip right in his face here. Here you go, crap. A little more for your face. A little more for you. There you go. Have fun with that, bud. All right, Mario Maker. Pud got pooped. Pud got pooped. It's off of me. Get in the chair. Yeah, the guy seems pretty good at it. He thinks it wasn't related to the root canal he did, but he still charged me very little for it, which was definitely appreciated. But, $200 for an hour of work, and he stopped like in the beginning. He was doing something with somebody else, so it's really like 45 minutes of work. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah, Beam link. My queue is not refreshing. Every goddamn time. Pull it up in Firefox. There. I do not understand what is wrong with this website that I use for that presents the queue to me, but it just, unlike any other website I've ever used in my life, it refuses to respect Control Z. Or Control Z. Control R, F5, Shift F5, Control F5, whatever. Any number of extreme refreshes does not work. I do not understand how it stores data, but it does it in a really weird way. And although they maintain it, they do not respond to pings. Okay, so I miss in chat here. Don't have a troll level, just a short precision level. Has a shell jump in it. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I wasn't doing levels yesterday, so I'm just gonna play whatever. I'm gonna take viewer levels. IP6. I also did not take the time to LGF to go back through to go and grab any troll levels either. Play fish, please. Did I miss anything else in chat? Nope. One's a doozy. I don't take credit, but I'm one of the people trying to crack it open. What does that mean, Lappy? Colombet, how you doing tonight? Annie Olel, how you doing? Yeah, and it was 4 stitches and just an incision up there, and like it doesn't really hurt at all. I had 1 stitch fall out today. Yeah, the gums at the bottom are pretty numb, so I think he hit a nerve in there. Sucks. No, I don't have it set up yet to play it today. I don't have the emulator set up, and if it was like a 4.3 emulator or a 16.9 emulator, I have scene set up. I've never played a DS game, so like, I have to set up a scene for it. I have to set up a scene for it and compose the scene for the machine I'll be playing it on too. So it's a little bit. It's a little bit of stuff. Fish? This one? This the one? Play fish, please. Okay, fish. The level. Avoid straws for a few days. Oops. Maybe that's what pulled the thing. I told him, I was like, I drink a smoothie every morning in this cup. He's like, that's fine. But that might have been what pulled out one of the stitches. Because, yeah, I mean, straws are... I got a straw in my water. Columba, thanks for dropping something in there. I got a straw in my... why would you do ice? Why would you do ice theme for a precision Kaizo platformer? Yeah, don't do that. The cyst isn't, like, open. Like, the hole is pretty well closed. Oh, I mean, I'll give it a couple of shots. It's only 20 seconds, but, restarting onto ice physics like that is unbelievably frustrating. The beginning of the level is immediately frustrating, and I don't want to continue. I do not like starting out on ice physics where I need to move and jump right away and control the jump. It feels bad. Yeah, no, that's awful. That's fucking awful. Does that person have really bad taste? Does burned fish like bad levels? Yeah, it's just, especially, it looked like it was going to be jumpy anyway. Yeah, we can see it's really jumpy. What the hell do ice physics bring to the table there? And if you want to have some ice physics in the level, you can do limited ice physics with ice blocks. So you can have ice where you want ice to be, but doing ice physics for all of it, that's just miserable. It's just absolutely miserable. Yeah, here's one that isn't ice form. Unmadness. First of my trilogy super worlds was a payback level for him. He made a level sort of like that for me. Aw. Did you mean lair as in like den where he lives? Because that's Lair. But I mean, I'll look at a boom boom level now that I'm yelling at it. Esports. Cats are both acting weird. Esports. Okay, apparently you don't want me going up there. Well, this is more normal. I mean, I'll take a traditional level. That's it. That's a good place to start. I have been absolutely no lifing Terraria for like a week. I think it's been a week. It's been at least a week. Heidi wanted to start playing it, and I love Terraria, and I was almost gaming. Let me steam some of these before they get stuck. There. I really love Terraria. Heidi's having a lot of fun with it, which has been fun, and I'm trying not to advance the world state beyond what she's ready for and what she can handle. So we're doing the bosses together and then doing whatever we want. Madelie, how you doing tonight? Have your level ready for when it slows down, was going to be my plan, but feel free to drop it in there if you want to see it. Also, I assume it's going to slow down pretty soon here. Doot. Yeah, that was the one troll level that I had ready, and I meant to go grab a couple more, and then I didn't. I played Terraria. See, what you don't want to watch is me setting up OBS for 20 minutes. Oh my god, Crackers. You know you're doing that on purpose, right? To screw with the green screen? Because you think you're funny? Oh, yeah, yeah, I had a cyst removed behind a tooth that was pushing out one of the, like, whatever, tooth root structure parts. For a long time. It was, not as bad as I thought, actually. It was, you know, I don't like the sound of metal scraping on teeth at all. It sets my teeth on edge to think about. Like a fork rubbing against my teeth or whatever. I do not like that. So that aspect of it, oop. G-code. Does this continue the whole rest of the way and I'm doomed? I bet it does, doesn't it? So that aspect was pretty uncomfortable. Yep. But besides that, it was relatively painless. The guy did a great job on the Novocaine. And it feels better, way better than when he did the antibiotic injection. So it's been real nice. The root. Well, I assumed root referred to, like, the pulp inside of there, but I don't know. It probably just refers to the actual root, tooth root. So good at Mario Maker. Oh. That's kind of cute. I feel like that's a little short for kind of a traditional platforming structure, but it's also not, like, absolutely miserable. Also, this is your World 8, so... Yeah, he referred to it as... Oh, I thought he was going to go right in the lava. That would have made me happy. He referred to it as distended, which I thought was funny. I would not think of a tooth as something that can distend. No. Well, that's why I was rambling about Terraria. I haven't played any Mario in, like, since last Wednesday. Notification, you went live for like 20 minutes. I don't know. I don't know what is up with how Twitch handles that. Oop. I'm dropping a shitload of frames. Is that network? Yeah, it is network. Okay, hang on one sec. Yeah, the Discord pings you with a separate thing. It's awesome. Thanks for dropping something in there. The Discord pings you with a separate thing, so that pings better. And then you can easily mute the channel if you're over it. And then still look at, I don't know, cat pictures and me yelling at people's food. It's a good Discord. The pauses torrents. I don't have that many Linux ISOs uploading or seeding. Gigabit, so it really shouldn't matter, but I do think a couple of things, totally legitimate things, are seeding. Unrelated to that, after waiting weeks for the DVDs I legitimately purchased to come, and definitely not Ancient Torrents to finish, I started watching Shark Tank, and that show was so hilariously 90s. And then looking it up and being like, wait, this is 2009 and they weren't shooting in widescreen? And like one of the guys literally asked the one black guy on the show, he asked the guy, do you think you could sell these on the street? Referring to surgical masks with fun prints on it. And it's just like, oh my god. The show is like a time portal to the worst time in human history with the worst people. So I was really, really curious how they would handle additive manufacturing stuff when that boom starts to be like a thing, and I was really curious of it. What they're gonna do with that. And I wanted something just to play in the background. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Man, satellite internet was terrible. I had satellite up in I used to live in Door County, in the peninsula of Wisconsin, up here. It's a pretty separated area. I did die. I died very stupidly. It was a very segregated area, and even DSL wasn't totally widespread at the time. It was 2004, 2005. So we had satellite up there, and playing Diablo 2 on satellite was absolutely miserable. Yeah, dial-up had a better ping, honestly. Like, I really wanted to have dial-up because it at least would have had a less stupid ping. And I knew you could play Diablo 2 on dial-up. I'd done it before. And then eventually we got crappy DSL once they rolled it out, and it was absurd. It was like $300 for not even a megabit, but oh my god, was it nice to have a decent ping. The thing that sucked is the computer room was next to my grandfather's bedroom, and my grandfather was great, but he also masturbated loudly to loud porn all the time, which was less great. No, that was good though. It seemed like you were going for a relatively SMB1 styling on the like level layout, sticking to just the lower half. It was good. It worked. Wasn't too crazy. You'll often see that in traditional Super Worlds, especially for people who make very hard levels, is they won't know how to make their Super Worlds not insane. So it turns into almost Kaizo at the end of their Super World levels, and it's just terrible. So that's nice to see when it's not that. D2 didn't need online. No, D2 had online. Yeah, battle.net, real battle.net for your bail runs, Taco Bell 007 008 009. Bot's gone. Is somebody gonna run it? One person runs it once and you get all pissed off and you go find another one by a bot. Yeah, that was solid. Good level. Played a lot of Diablo 2. A lot of Path of Exile. Not so much Diablo 3. I played a lot, and then they removed trading, and that is the only thing I like. And then I played Diablo 4, but there's no trading. Onks. XBB. 2YG. Let's see what you got, Lappy. You got something hiding in here that I haven't seen before? Glenn, how you doing tonight? Oh. Did I type it wrong? 2YG. Yeah, I actually I used dial-up again after that point too. After I moved out with my grandfather, I stayed with my dad for a while. He rolled me out. He threw me out when I was 17, and once I got an apartment a couple of months later, after high school was finished, I dropped out, but after I was finished with high school, I used emergency dial-up that was provided to my friend for free for AT&T. They didn't check anything. You just kind of dialed in on it, so I just used his dial-up. I was consulted on this level by some people from Team 0%. I wanted you to give it a crack. Okay. So Team 0% is still... I was thinking about that before I got started today. I was like, man, Team 0% is going to look at some of the bad levels I have up here, and they're going to feel bad. I'm going to remove those and fix them, so at least they'll be decent when they find them one day. Yeah, let's take a peek. It rhymes with Toad. Team 0% is the best possible... Glenn, thanks for dropping something in there. The best possible way to engage with garbage levels. It's methodically and with purpose, rather than, no, I want garbage. I love it. Chode? Did I say Chode? What is this fucking level? This looks bizarre in the... Oh, Chode rhymes with Toad. Oh, you guys have to give me a minute. I am fucking dumb. Oh, Barnstorm, how you doing tonight? God. No, there's no drugs in me except ibuprofen. I don't have a good excuse. What the fuck is this level, though? Our best answer is code? But what's the code? What is this level? is this? That should be spawned up there, right? So shouldn't it drop down at some point? But where the... Oh, these are all spawn blocked. These are all spawn blocked, and it's an attempt to obfuscate whatever's happening up there with the POW. But what the hell uses the POW? Oh, I don't have the actual gameplay on this screen. I should have it on this screen, but... What the hell uses the POW? Am I supposed to somehow ride the POW to hitting this goddamn thing? Looks like the POW should drop down, what? Stay on the grid. Stay on the grid. See, all that terraria helps with that. 2 over from the pipe. So let's start over and stand here. I don't trust any of it. You guys can't see it, but I'm just moving to where that POW is supposed to fall. It should fall right here eventually. Yeah, okay. And then I have no idea how the hell that lets us get this. And then we go in the pipe. And then we have an on-off switch. What the hell is this level? What the fuck? This is not Little Timmy. This is a RNG engine, right? This is Dr. Timothy, the shit maestro. Where's the fucking... This has to be a hacked clear, right? There's no way anybody subjected themselves to this. Holy shit, it is fucking Dr. Timothy. That's a bunch of fucking RNG that you're not going to be able to program because you have a thwomp up your asshole. So you're like, what, tapping down once in a while to add anything else? What the fuck? No, B's the one we went through. C goes to these spikes where you die. How are you even getting the RNG segment? This, we can't go in the pipe. Oh my god. D, that's the exit. There's the mushroom. Oh, there's a mushroom up there. Does that mushroom flop? Nope, that just comes over here. I imagine you have to grab it immediately or something horrible like that. Yep. Are you kidding me? How is this real? How is a shell jump real in SMB1? That Buzzy's gonna walk towards you and then you land on him and short hop and back. I can't believe this is real. Okay, I at least want to see that POW. You hold right to not die? I mean... No, we can't even see that block. Oh, you blew 70% of your fisties? What did I miss? I was distracted by the level. Finish current level or do 40 push-ups. I'm just gonna do push-ups. Actually, I might have to refund you. The dentist literally told me not to do lifting. And he said no strenuous exercise. I was like, what about like regular exercise, like lifting? He's like, no. I was like, what about just push-ups? No. That seems like nonsense. I think I'm gonna give you a refund. No one can beat it. Well, you absolutely could. It could be TAS. I'm sure there's some TAS input stuff for Switch since we have USB input. But you could easily, like, if you had any method for a hacked clear, just wait and then fire it off. I really wish we could see those replays. Yeah, it doesn't hurt at all. But the fact that I can feel the stitches, because he put the stitches in between some of my teeth, the fact that I can feel it all the time makes me feel like you need to... Oh, it's a hidden block? Oh my god. I thought it was just a POW. Yeah, it's a POW in a block. Oh my god. What a little bastard. Way later over the spikes. It might be. Yeah, it's a weird level. Do you recall what time? Team 0%'s actually working through this? That's madness, too. You remember what time? There's the block hit. Okay. Okay. Where the hell is the... Oops. No, come on. Go back to your hole. Where the hell is the vine block? Vine block is right next to the pipe. 1 block away from the pipe. This is a dumb level. Oh. No, we're not close. We're not close. Just as Miyamoto envisioned. You know, this isn't illegal. This is what they want. Yeah, they like this. These are legal uploads. Oops. Oops. These are legal uploads, and then troll levels that do funny things with unintended mechanics. Those are bad. Yeah, I need to hit it really low. Oh yeah, of course they're extracting the level data. Yeah, Team 0%'s in a real good place for the fact that those are there, these up here, means they know people might be able to view it in the editor, or knew that one of the level viewers existed at some point. Like, they were going out of their way to try to obfuscate what was visible. I don't know when this was uploaded. Do I get that up here? Oh, I don't get that in my... buddy. It means they want to stop you from seeing it in the thumbnail. Yeah, that might have been the only thought, is they didn't want you to see it in the thumbnail. Bud's back, and he's sniffing. Aiming. Now imagine if they put in a checkpoint. Do we have any stupid from here? This is fished. Okay. We don't want to go back. Doesn't going through the door reset my RNG? I'm jumping off the cat. Not doing anything. Oh, wait. The cat's moving. Oh, cat's leaving. Unrelated. Unrelated cat. The door does not reset RNG. Oh, good. So I've ruined it now. Well, let's see what we get. Yeah, I thought RNG reset on doors? Only on pipes, then? Uploaded in 2021. Demon. Sketchy got pretty darn close. That's painful. That's sad, too, though, to be a Team 0%er. There we go. Suffering through something like this. It's, you get 1 seed per subworld. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, Gitchy's the guy who wrote the RNG guide? That's awesome. That's fucking awesome that somehow he got scooped into this. I'd like to hope somebody found him on a mountaintop and was like, we need you for an RNG level. Well, there has to be a method. I'm not going to find it. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to give you a refund. Giving you a refund, Gandhi. I'm not doing 40 push-ups. I don't want to pop another stitch out. You get a refund. At least I didn't steal your little fisties. Gitchy wrote the guide. Pinged me because I helped him write that guide. Off to sleep. Hey, Box, thanks for popping in. Have a good sleep. We'll see you next time. I mean, I would just do the push-ups, but he told me not to. I really want to just do them. I didn't do any lifting today, and I feel weird. I feel really tense and bound up. And would like to have... I did bike. I biked for like 90 minutes. Yeah, that's weird. Lappy, thanks for sending me the code. Send me another thing. Or the level data. Oh, and? Oh, somebody looking at an impossible RNG level. Oh, that'll be interesting to look at, too. There's a Twitter post that might explain this. Interesting. It still feels a little bit like Sensations coming back. That's weird. That's weird. The Buzzy Beetle thing is an RNG setup. Oh, okay. So that, because it's... Is the RNG seeded by how long you're holding right, not just your inputs? I thought it used the input string. Let's pull up the Twitter post. Better than me fucking guessing. Copy. Paste. So it is the input string, and he created a code of input strings for this to work. That is actually an exceptionally clever way to handle a extremely difficult to be precise with input string, or a code lock. However, telling someone or communicating that code is extremely difficult, and it also means that Dr. Timmy's fucking level that we just left here... Okay, it does feel worse when I talk a lot. Wasn't original either. I'm betting he got this idea from one of these people. Yeah, 2021. This was 5 days after. Yeah, this was 5 days later. So this guy stole the idea from Flockiv and whoever was putting these together. Unless Stromer one. Fuck off. Fuck off. Don't make me... Ugh, I'm not signing in on that browser. That's the clean browser. I'm glad I can view posts in that browser now, too, though. Interesting. Yeah, fascinating. All really good information. Some permutation of that movement would be the way to do it. Yeah. Yeah, they probably worked backwards, essentially, with probably not a star, but maybe with a Buzzy shell, until they found something that worked, or moved things slightly until it worked. Dr. Timothy. I'd like it more if it was interesting and original, but I'm guessing it's none of those things, which is also disappointing. I should go turn off the do push-ups thing, but I'm not going. I'll just give people refunds. The inputs with code is insane. His other levels are easy too. Interesting. Yeah, he saw something and he got like a bug up his ass about it. He was like, wait, I can use this in a level. I can make a level no one will ever beat. I'm going to be the next fucking... Well, I guess nobody knew who Ahoyo was, but hey, maybe we'll find out he has a fucking Red Pill playlist in a couple of years. L1R. RW1S. 0YG oig. Or if it was used as a code in like a Zelda level instead of just an impossible level. Yeah, to do something like that as a code lock for something would be a much more interesting use for it rather than just this is a wall that's meant to make this level unplayable. I don't understand what makes people want to do that. What makes people want to make a level that no one will have fun with? At the very least, Ahoyo's a piece of shit. I can't stress enough how much of a piece of shit Ahoyo is. He's a total piece of shit. He's for sure 100%. I bet a finger. He's a red pilling piece of shit who tries to convert other people to weird white supremacist nonsense perspectives. He's a terrible piece of shit. Speaking of the devil, I wish he would pop in. That would make me happy. And not only is he that kind of piece of shit, he can't own up to it. Like he'll be a pedant dipshit on Twitter and be like, "Oh well," and like he'll hint at it. He'll dog whistle the tiniest bit at it. You can see it in the thread that he was doing it with the vaccine stuff and the arguing rather than just picking a side. But he won't actually own it. And I'm not saying they're I guess I am saying a little bit that they're better and worse Nazis. He would be a Nazi either way. He definitely is a Nazi. He's a piece of shit. However, if he was a piece of shit who owned up to him and was like, yeah, that's my red pill playlist, dipshit, that would be better than him pretending, oh yeah, it's just stuff I saved. I just watch it. I don't believe it. Like, bro, it's a red pill playlist. It's your playlist you send to people to try and make them racist. Green dry bones made of liquid. As you super jump, press A, double A. Press A or hold A to double jump. Okay. Yeah, let's see some jank. Happy, thanks for dropping something else in there. Do something unique. Gonna send you a YouTube video and have you watch it for my submission. Okay, maybe. Unless it's music and I don't like it. Unless I don't like it. You know, it'll be the same as a level. I'll just close it. I did get banned on YouTube last weekend. The weekend before last, and it was a fucking catastrophe. Weirdly, like an emotional catastrophe. Blocked. I don't understand the setup. As you super jump, press A or hold A to double jump. Okay. Am I supposed to be grabbing it? Am I supposed to be able to grab that? And I'm dumb? That doesn't seem... No, I need the shell no matter what. Yeah, all I was getting at is that it would be slightly more respectable if the piece of shit would at least admit he's a piece of shit, rather than pretend he's not a piece of shit. Need to wear the shell. Thank you. Oh, I can get it. Okay. What was that? Is that... So is the setup hold down in no other directions? That's a weird setup. Weird. As you super jump, press A or hold A to double jump. I don't know if I got it. Okay. That's a weird setup, but we figured it out. Oops. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, it's a weird setup. Could you put the player in that exact position by having them go through a door? Oh, I forgot to open my scribbling tool. There's always one thing I forget. If you doored the player here, and then out of the player here, and told them to hold down or something, could you give the player clear instructions to put them in that position? I feel like that would help. Sports. No, you don't normally go that high off the bouncer. I don't understand the exact setup for that. Yeah, so we must be getting a second jump in there at, like, the weird bounce height. There we go. So it seems like it's mostly automated. Now what? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Okay. Weird, but it's fine. But then we didn't really need to get up there, huh? Oh, I need that. Okay. Get it. Interesting. Okay. Can I not ground pound a button? Oh, that's not it. Okay. That's just a red block. I get it. This is neat. I wish that the initial setup was a little clearer, because I feel like a lot of people would kind of run into this struggle and be like, what the fuck is the setup? And just move on. If they just bumbled into it. This is pretty neat. Once you actually get it going. I have it. I did this. Okay. I was expecting something horrible. Oh, coffee. Probably with a little bit of eggnog in it, because I had a lot of dairy. I had dairy pills with all of it, but it also seems like if I eat too much dairy forever, then it doesn't matter how much non-dairy stuff is in it, I just die. Oh, yep. Well, thank God for the checkpoint. Not setup is little janky. What? Your English is a little janky, bub. Doot. Note? Note? Setup is a little janky. Doot. Yeah, my gameplay is always a little janky. It's the Bluetooth lag on the controller. I haven't done that one in a while. Oh my god. I miss the certainty of the keyboard. Do it again. I'm trying. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. We found lots of clever little different ways to do keying here. Okay, now we're using it as a double jump. Boy. Esports. Yoshi really gets blown the fuck out by the shell here. Oops. What? Because that's Yoshi's greatest asset. Yoshi is a double jump. At the end of the day, that's his best skill. I think I would pretty much always rather have the shell than Yoshi too. Oh, I need a cough drop. Oh. Yeah, I can feel my voice going a little, which I didn't anticipate, but my throat's probably a little roughed up from all the crap too. And some numbing stuff went down there, and I hate that. I always hate that. Oh. He also told me not to eat crunchy stuff, which makes me really sad because we have taco stuff in the fridge. And I bought crunchy shells, and I don't usually have crunchy shells, but I was feeling it. And now they're just waiting. Fucked it. The bone shell can't duplicate red coins. Pepper, are you on Twitter and I just don't follow you? Or are you just not active on Twitter, so it doesn't matter? Yeah, I saw the stuff that Psychro was bringing some visibility to, and I think he uploaded a video on it, but I did not watch it yet. I better finish the coffee before this cough drop gets in my mouth. Oh. Oh, I definitely don't want to tuck it up under the... Not active on that hellhole. Aw. But it's got... racists. Constant bigotry. Yeah, it's really funny. You can't, talk about the Stone Tosk and Mr. Graebner on Twitter at all. Your post immediately loses visibility, and the popular image board that is identical to, Twitter, also, word-filtered, Graebner's, full name. Which is, really funny. That two places where you can scream the N-word for fun, you're not allowed to say some guy's real name. Some guy who constantly compares himself to Charlie Hebdo. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, thank God. Bud. Yeah. Yeah, he's being a little crazy. I think he got a good dose of drugs. Uh-oh. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Okay. Could I have reset? I wish I could have reset. I guess I didn't try. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We make this work? No? Esports. Guardian of the Hidden Land. Is that the same thing that you sent me that I'm gonna get set up? Or is that separate? Okay, cool. How did you get on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon instead of Lunar Magic? Or, I really was expecting you to vanish for a couple of months and then just pop back up at some point and be like, hey, I made a whole story campaign that's just in a Mario Maker ROM. Here's the patch. Here's the file. I'm kind of surprised that nobody has done that, though. I haven't seen any of that yet. Yeah, make an engaging story with dialogue in Mario Maker. Hey, not with that attitude. Okay, I probably can't reset. I just want to go. I cannot reset. Okay. Did we really need a ticking clock here? I don't feel like the answer to that is yes. Oh. What in the fuck? Bro, you need a checkpoint before this room. What the fuck? This room is not very long. But I still hate a little bit that we don't have a checkpoint before that hot, crazy mess. I'm not that guy who can make comments on comics and Mario Maker. Was gaming. You know, I really feel like... It's weird. I don't feel like I was too harsh on that guy. What's wrong with me? Why did I do that? I feel like his parents weren't harsh enough on him. Those comic levels were the weirdest levels I've ever played. I remember the last one though. He backpedaled and then the last one was good. I think he made one good one that like stopped doing SpongeBob and like weird cringe stuff, and it was just like really goofy, maybe Nintendo style stuff. But it wasn't like, what was it? Was it like, I think SpongeBob wanted to like have sex with like Daisy or something, and there was some tennis stuff or something? I don't remember, but they were the weirdest goddamn levels I've ever seen. And they kept getting weirder. And it felt like the weirdest vessel for anybody's weird fan fiction. Well, like, there's this ROM hack series, Super Mario World ROM hack series, Luigi's Misadventures. The story is unbelievably terrible. It's literally this guy's favorite OC DeviantArt. Uh-oh. Oh, I fucked that up. OC DeviantArt Mega Man X characters thrust into a terrible ROM hack, terrible story ROM hack with Luigi and one of them you're like fighting the kids next door for some of it. The first one, the final boss is PewDiePie because of Nazis, and there's a bunch of like custom bosses, but they're terrible. They're just all the same like AI, and it's a lot of it's bad. The level design's actually really solid. The whole rest of it is really solid, and I really wish someone would just take all of the guy's dumb story stuff out of them. But he also probably wouldn't make them if he didn't want to make them with these terrible, terrible, terrible fucking cringy-ass stories. So maybe that's the vehicle through which good levels get made from that guy, which, you know, I guess you... you suck the shitty sour flavor off and the candy underneath is nice. That was not the case for Mr. Weird Comics and Mario Maker. Those were weird. Then he made one good one and he vanished. Start sending you a few others. Something tells me you get a kick out of mystery mail. Yeah, we'll take a look, see what we see. That's what Play My ROM Hack is for, mostly. Oh man. Oops, I could have recovered that and I didn't. Yeah, DS is the only thing that I can't really just like, yeah, we can make this happen. But DS is a little more complicated. Even if the game doesn't require both screens at all, it probably requires the other screen a tiny bit. So I need to have some way to access it. But I've also never played Mystery Dungeon, so I have no idea how much of both screens I need. Remember when I was good at this a minute ago? Esports. Dude. Mystery Mail is Gardic phone, except the end product is a game instead of a bunch of images. Gardic phone. Did autocorrect do something weird there? You ever want? No. No, I don't want to fuck any Pokemon. Is that a requirement? Because you gotta know your audience. Oops. People who want to fuck Pokemon are weird. That's super weird. Oh man. Gardic Phone is a drawing stream game that involves chat. Oh, neat. The drawing stream game that involves chat. I should look that up. I like drawing stuff. My favorite things in the Gardic Phone. My favorite things in all the Jackbox things to do are the stupid drawing ones. Are really, really fun. Yeah. No, sorry. I'm super bad at Twitch culture and everything else. Oh shit. The IRL is like the IRL game telephone but with art. I really need to look at this. This sounds hilarious. Yeah, that sounds excellent. Just go play that. I'm too bad at Mario Maker to continue. You have 2 days to make a cutscene, and you only have access to the cutscene the previous person made. Oh no! Is this part of the Mystery Dungeon thing that people are doing, or is this just a part of Mystery Dungeon? Sometimes it doesn't catch, and I don't understand why. This is the Mystery Dungeon ROM hacking event that happens like once, twice a year. Oh, okay, cool. If the events are a big part of what motivate you too, Super Mario World Central does some of the most ridiculous goddamn events. Like a lot of really traditional stuff and just make good Kaizo, make good levels. And then some insane shit. I really need to figure out when the next QLDC is. Because those are excellent. Drybone with the bumper has a weird effect. Yeah, oh. Like, I won't always catch it right away, and then sometimes I'll catch it without holding any buttons. Like, I was just getting in position and I caught it. So it's a little inconsistent. The inconsistency makes me wish that you would set up as many local resets as possible. So that the player could retry that segment if they get hit by jank, rather than dying and having to redo a lot of it. If you had doors, if you have any doors to spare, resets would be really helpful. Also face the wall. Is that a threat? I'm starting to lose it. I really like the concept. I wish it was a little bit more forgiving. And I feel a little bit like, like some of the jank that is here means that the length of the level may have held you back a little bit. There we go. Because it seems, at least to me, like it's a little bit difficult to be consistent, which means a lot of repeating segments, not because I did it wrong, but because it is inconsistent sometimes, which is a bad reason to repeat stuff, especially because I want to get back here and pull this whole thing off, but I keep having to redo the first couple of parts, but the first couple of parts I'm struggling with because they're not always consistent. I make mistakes sometimes too, but that ends up piling on. The precision required to grab that shell, I grabbed it the first time without issue, but it looked like it was going to be tight, and yeah, I'm guessing we're going to see some more of that. Putting in a weird precision trick in a level that is already a little janky also feels bad. Let the gimmick carry the level rather than anything else. I do think that you would have, like, at least from what we've seen so far, like a S tier. Really top tier, like, gimmicky platforming level. If you paired back a little bit what the player was doing. So that you could more easily checkpoint this long segment here. Esports. And I don't know if that means shortening it up a little bit in the earlier parts so you can have another checkpoint, or just repositioning things so that... Come on! I'm starting to lose it. Could always pop me forward in queue a bit. I swear my video is not an evil monologue from Dr. Timmy. I'm gonna move on. I do like it. I do like it a lot. Let me pop it up in the viewer and just take a quick look. Let me leave that tab up for Gardic Phone to look later. Oh god, it looks like there was a lot more. Was there a lot more? No, there wasn't. Wait, what? Was there only one checkpoint? Hang on, let me pull this up so we can look. You did not only have one checkpoint. Oh, I already liked it. Oh, man, I'm mad at you. Okay, so we're working our way to door 1 here. And then there's the checkpoint. Yeah, that's the one checkpoint. Then we're heading down here with the rising lava. Heading up and around here. And then we're doing a catch and a jump out to the B door. Yeah, you have a checkpoint to spare. There wasn't a good reason not to just dump a checkpoint coming out the A pipe here, your orange pipe. It just would have made life better. You actually could have even gotten... You could just get away with it flat, just having it there. The ending is hard to tell. Is that a goofy Kaizo trap and then the player's fine anyway? Yeah, it looks like it's nonsense and then the player's fine. Then the player can just jump on the flagpole, right? It does look scribbly. But I think that's the joke, because it's supposed to make the player look like they failed, but then they can just jump the flagpole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you make 6? Oh, you can probably get the shell back, huh? Probably get the shell back. If they lose the shell, they can't get up there. Can you make 6? Oh, hang on. Let me check. I'm assuming you can get the shell back. But I can't... I think in Super Mario World you can't make 6. I do not remember in SMB if we're also limited to 5 at P-Speed. I want to edit. God damn it. That's 4, 5, 6.
Here we go.
No, you can't make 6. It is 5. Okay. So if they ditch the shell there and they hit that block, they're doomed then? You can climb the Kaizos? I guess. It seems like it'd be pretty easy to accidentally lock yourself out while trying to work through there. Because the Kaizos are pretty scribbly. Yeah, I'd take another polish at that. You have another checkpoint that you can toss in there. And avoid... Definitely play with the ending to see if the player can lose. Because it does seem like if the player drops their shell in here like they're supposed to, they're going to get bonked down here right away. I'm not sure if you can make this jump, but you're probably going to hit a Kaizo on the way anyway. And you have Kaizos that the player might be able to jump on top of, but like, let's say they hit this one. Then they try to jump on top and they miss and they miss and they miss, and then okay. So then they jump from over here to these, now that they hit all of them. Then they try to jump and they fall off again, and it just feels like a messy thing to do at the end. That isn't a fun joke. Versus, say, if the player just could reach. Like, literally lower the flagpole by 1 so the player can reach it. And then the whole setup of the player hits a Kaizo block when they jump. Get rid of these two. And then just have a wall of Kaizos, like, right here. So the player tries to do the double jump. They miss. And then, oh, okay. And then they can climb up. Or, yeah, you can put a hidden block right here. They hit it, and then they can climb up and get the flagpole. Rather than a weird prank that it seems like kind of dooms the player if they do what they expect to do, which it would just be an absolute gut punch. It definitely seems like it's possible. And then even if you did climb the Kaizers and get there, you'd be like, what the fuck was that? Did he run out of ideas? And you're taking a really brilliant like gimmick level and the player's just left like if the last bite of a good meal was literally just a turd. And you're like, well, now all I remember is that guy fed me a turd. They're not going to remember any of the rest of it. They're going to remember that you made them eat turds at the end. Oh, Bud is so bad at being a loaf right now. He looks fine on screen. He's a camera ready loaf. But when you're looking at him straight on, he is just a goofball loaf. I'll post a picture of that in the Discord later. Because he's being goofy. Yeah, bad ending. Awesome. Let's see what you got. And 4K T87 AYF. 1-year-old level anyways. Yeah, perfect reason to go back and give it another poke. Because yeah, it's a great concept. And you could absolutely improve it with very few changes. Nightmare on Spring Street or the latest one. Okay. Use items wisely, and this template can be beat, but don't and scorch Link's feet. Attempt to stay on your feet in this Nightmare on Spring Street. Oh, Mario 3 Ghost House. I want to touch that. I have. Yeah, you had 10 likes on that. Colombit. So I feel like you could get a lot more. Like, you're not losing much to pull it down. I feel like you'd get a lot more out of that. I mean, if you want me to start the world, you tell me to start the world. I want to play what you want me to play. Okay. Kind of cute. Have a little building. Dark theme with lots and lots of light. No light on duck. Is that all buried arrows doing the light? What's doing all the large light sources? The large dim light sources. Is that buried arrows? Gotta be what that is. Yeah, that's buried arrows. Yeah, and then the skulls are balanced around them. Yeah, that looks cool. One of the things that a lot of people just kind of miss in Dark Levels 2 is that you have a lot of control over the light outside of SMB1, and you should use that control. To use darkness where you want it. Okay. This looks like a survival setup, but nothing's happening, so I'm guessing I should start moving. I'm the pinball. Okay. This is a weird concept for how great the aesthetics were. That just sends me over to the other one. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Yeah, like getting over it light? Extra light? Extra light getting over it? Man, here we are. What's that one spring doing next to that? Okay. I mean, as far as getting over stuff goes, this isn't the worst way to do it. I'm definitely gonna get another one, though. There's extras here. Yeah, the beginning segment was really pretty. Really, really great aesthetics. Oops. Did I despawn one? Nope. Dumb. Oh, it seems like I needed to. Okay. And this concept, while not terrible, doesn't well suit that. Although this is just a little, this is a little. Yeah, I've seen people do getting over it style stuff pretty successfully with kind of precision jumps that are getting interfered with occasionally by bumpers and springs on track. And then the pitfall risks like that. You don't really want to have a risk of death at all if you're going for getting over it, because it was never about death. It was about starting over from the bottom if you make a mistake. Yeah, it's very easy to do poorly. And Mario Maker is particularly badly suited for that type of thing. It's not impossible to do, and this is a lot better than a lot of what you see from a lot of people. God, the only up levels that people were pumping out for a while. Oops, okay. I hope I was supposed to go in here. Does this work? Oh, it does work. I saw another checkpoint over there. Oh, this is just a reset door. Okay. I'm supposed to push through the pile? I'm supposed to go under the pile. Okay. Weird. Weird. Colombit, see you later. Okay, there we go. Weird. Weird. Oh, whose level was that? I played a troll level where there were like 1,000 clown cars in a small area, and that was a really silly ping pong thing that I feel like could be well suited to a getting over it type of thing. Yeah, it was probably something in Wagon World. Arrows? Yeah, glitch effect. Also not helping. Oh, okay. That's gonna clean up for me. Cute. Consider it. I gotta play back through Wagon World. See how much I remember. Yeah. Yeah, and it's not the most annoying sound effect, but it's pretty annoying, and it kind of messes with the aesthetic of the ghost house just generally. Nope, didn't need it. Gonna keep it. Cross. Oh, and there's the end. I see it behind the flower. Yeah. Yeah, actually, looking at this, the way the lighting effects are done here and the way hiding the little bit of that block there, and it almost like bubbles it off. Like it feels like I should be able to fall down there. The lighting is exceptionally well done in these dark segments, and I kind of wish that was the whole thing, was playing with light and dark. The way that you're doing it already is great, and you could have a whole level out of that. Yeah, just leave the horror theme on if you're going to do it at all. I don't love the horror theme either. The ghost house theme is already decent, but if that's what you want to go for, especially with the lighting effects, it worked. I don't think it worked with the getting over it level. I feel like you had two... Oh, yeah. Don't get ads. I feel like you had two really good ideas here of doing a decent little spring-based getting over it level, but there wasn't much elaboration on the springs other than shoot springs at the player. Springs on tracks and bumpers on tracks could have helped you expand the way that you were doing that, and using a light touch the way you did already could have just given you some interesting platforming opportunities. Puzzles. To make the platforming more interesting, and I think you could have had a whole level where you basically just kind of had the player bumble around in the darkness with you kind of bubbling off edges and corners like that were or were not the correct path. I don't know exactly how to do that exactly right, but I feel like if you played with it a little bit with the lighting exactly like it was at the end, where, because I really thought I should be able to just drop down right there. Oh, where am I going? And actually having to work through a maze where just the potential junction points are invisible would basically be the best thing you could do with the dark level for bumbling around in the dark level without it feeling oppressive and terrible. Yeah, that could be a lot more fun. I have 4 like that with the darkness. Okay, so maybe you were going with more fun darkness levels and just kind of mixed in another idea that you had that would have been good as its own level. Okay, Madelie, let's take a peek here. They are called Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah, I mean, drop one in there. We'll take a look at it. HXN. Countless Timpani. You can push mine to the end? Okay, sure. We can do that. Postpone. We made a good deal of progress last time, but I don't know how long it'll take me to get back or how much has changed either. Lappy, let's take a look at yours. BR7. 7XH2. Oh, yeah. You said you wanted me to pull up a video. XH2 KDG. I'm still going to put it in. What? That's not even valid? BR7 XH2 KDG. I'm still going to put it in. I'm allowed to put it in. What if there are courses we haven't seen? No, there aren't. Nothing after 2020. That's sad. Your count is still there. See, now you know. Bonnie, we're coming up on you. Okay, now, what is this? What is this video? Copy? Is this a trailer for your ROM hack? Oh, it is not time-stamped, actually. What was the timestamp you wanted me to take a peek at there, Lappy? I was doing a curl. He did. He curled up a little bit. He's a little snake shaped from over here. Got his head flat. Lots changed, and it's long. Don't expect you to finish it, even though you get a CP after each area. Oh, Timpani, yeah, you're up next. You don't have long to wait. I remember, somebody else was making some weird directs about something. And I remember thinking, like, I wonder how many other people rip off that format on searching, and the number of people who just use the word direct for I make stuff. Oh, Mario Maker. That guy was making those weird Mario Maker directs. 1630. Esports. Okay. Is this the one you're working on here? Let me pull it up. Do I have Brave in there for audio? I do.
Of a Pokemon controlling a link between worlds.
What's EOS? Lapras. Oh, is Lapras the thing in your profile picture? Is that the Pokemon you're super into? Yeah, it does actually look kind of a good deal like, Crypt of the Necrodancer, but that was the only dungeon-ish style thing that did this kind of thing that I ever played. Lappy doesn't look. Oh yes, Explorers of the Sky. Of Sky. Oh, is that? I'm guessing that's the subtitle for the game. Wi-Fi. So this is less intended to be a one-off level and more that you're starting to put together a whole thing here. Yeah, one of my regulars that's in the Discord, Gabby is crazy into Pokemon Mystery Dungeon too. So when you're ready for public release or looking for stuff, just mentioning it in there, he'll probably see it and get really excited. Where I finish it. Let me pull chat back up. 90+ hour game whenever I finish it. So yeah, the idea, something like Mystery Dungeon puzzles would almost end up being a little bit like chess puzzles kind of thing, right? Like, yeah, not exactly like the way old Fire Emblem used to be bespoke in the way it was set up, but kind of like that, kind of like a defined campaign. Like you're intending for the player to solve each thing rather than to just kind of brute force it. That'll be neat. It'll be neat. Yeah, I haven't taken a look at it, but it'll be real funny if that is what eventually gets me to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as well. Mystery Dungeon as the initial game is of similar length to Fire Emblem. Yeah, if somebody compared it to Fire Emblem and was like, oh, it's Fire Emblem with roguelike stuff, that would have made me want to touch it. Also, the Pokemon talk to each other in English? Okay, Timpani? Happy Lappy had a level. Was it just... Yeah. He redeemed Play My ROM Hack, which is in there. If you have a ROM hack. Hi, Wizulis. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's nothing on the YouTube. I thought there used to be a thing for it. I'm going to look and I'm going to be banned again. Okay, no, haven't been banned again. Yeah, it is worth having the VODs in there as well as the, I got unbanned, yeah. Does that work? Nope. Well, that's what it is. Yeah, so I got unbanned. They can't tell me why. They can't even tell me if it was the Twitter that worked, so, it really seemed like that was just a blow-off advice, but it does seem like reaching out on Twitter did get a real human to look at it. But it was an absolute fucking, like, it's unbelievable catastrophe. It was so frustrating to go back and forth with the YouTube people. When I went through the thing for that I assume the channel got hacked, because it must have been. They were exceptionally rude. That was the only thing I found besides Twitter that was human operated, and they were exceptionally rude. And it's very clear that that support is intended only for partners and people who've been hacked, and they do not give a shit what you have to say. And the guy literally tells me, like, sending in multiple messages will not expedite the case. Like, dude, it literally said if I have more information to provide it, and if I have questions to reply, I'm doing that. And then he closed the ticket right after that. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? It was really frustrating. Mostly looking for critique more so than feedback. Are those not synonyms? How can we distinguish between feedback and criticism effectively? Feedback addresses specific actions, behaviors, or outcomes, offering suggestions for improvement. Criticism, on the other hand, may generalize and focus on personal traits or characteristics. That is summarized from some stupid LinkedIn post. I would argue that feedback and critique are more or less the same thing. But yeah, I'm excited to not be banned. All the channels were unbanned now too, so I have no idea why or what happened. But I will try to provide critique more so than... I mean, it's always constructive criticism. I try to be constructive as much as possible, in that I try to offer my thoughts as well as how I feel like it would be perceived by someone running into it randomly in playing Endless, and then whatever ideas I have for improvement. I feel like that's, you know, best you can do. But yeah, there's a button for play my ROM hack, which normally I'll just go do it. DS I have to set up for. I have to take time to get set up for, which I will do. We're probably going to take a look at it tomorrow. You have a different video, which might be slightly longer. Watch for like 5 to 10 minutes. Hopefully you get hooked and watch longer. Sadist, Descending Hope. 0 clears, 2,500. And we'll take a peek. Also, the reason why I don't watch a lot of Twitch is because watching gameplay just makes me want to play gameplay. Thanks for the follow,
Countess Tiffany has started following.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
And I look forward to your eventual unfollow when you find my criticism unhelpful. Okay. Are we going for like a... What is that hashtag? Sadist. Is that a real hashtag, or did you just put that on there? Sports. I don't think there's a team sadist. I think that while there is a team sadist, it's team 0%, but I don't think they take levels. They take levels and they break them. Okay, so the first thing is going to be the world's most boring rhythm game, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Before the ban get restored. It was, yeah, everything was restored. There's no indication of anything being removed. I don't have like a library saved locally because I don't have 700 terabytes to fit a bunch of fucking VODs. But all the uploads were restored as best I could tell several weeks back, for all the streams that I did. And then I got bored of looking because I was wondering if there was one specifically that was removed or wouldn't have been restored, but they all went right back. Maybe a week back, we were making some jokes about, you want me to archive your VODs? What does that mean? Oh, maybe. But they're so big and it's not useful. I want to save them for me. Like I really like having access to them so that I can look back at them because it's neat to see what I was doing, and I barely remember what the hell I was doing 2 weeks ago. So being able to look back at stuff I played through years ago was like, it is really neat. Space is cheap. Space is cheap. Yeah, I was actually looking at one of those 22, 24 terabyte drop-in drives, and then I could hold a lot of videos, a lot of VODs on there. I have one 6 terabyte mechanical drive in my PC that it fills up pretty quick. I have a 28 terabyte NAS file server. That's full, a Jellyfin server, but that's full of my legally ripped DVDs of TV shows. I could stick stuff up there too, but I would hate to have those two things fight for space. Yeah, I would say in general avoid tedious, like long actions like this. But there aren't a ton of people who generally are sadistic in a way where they want to be bored. Do you think this counts as precision? Do you think that team precision people would like want to touch this? Because maybe the precision people are your people. Precision is my absolute least favorite thing, and I'm unable to be very objective about it just because I do not enjoy precision stuff even remotely. Base is cheap. Base is cheap. I am also cheap. Currently moving our Jerry Boy to another server. Jerry Boy Jellyfin? Or is Jerry Boy another type of media management server thing? Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was spell check being weird. Yeah, well, and if that's what you're going for, if you're going for a rhythm level, I would much rather see the rhythm be dedicated to jumps rather than direction presses. Having the player jump up on timing and then fall down if they fail would be less punishing, and that's one of those things where when you're making an incredibly difficult level, it takes a long time to die in Mario Maker. Celeste, you're back instantly. Meat Boy, you're back instantly. Those are extremely difficult games that are fun and rewarding to suck at. In Mario Maker, it sucks to suck at it. It sucks to have to, yeah, death isn't necessary. And that's where I was going. It sucks to fail over and over in Mario Maker, especially when, you know, jumping is a little different than moving left or right, but you still could have something that would reset the player rather than kill them at the bottom. Explodix, thanks for the follow.
Explodexit has started following. Thank you.
Explodexit. Oof. Yeah, conveyor to a reset door, and it could be very close to where the player's falling off of and just blocked by vine blocks, and like that, you're ready to go. Player could run back over fast, and it would be a little faster than dying, but just as punishing. You even have a door there, which makes me think there's some reset thing that's being done here. But yeah, there isn't really much here that we can see. Let's take a peek at it in the editor here and see what else we have going. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we're doing the little precision thing. No, it might be team precision. Spikes and little movements. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see that? Yeah, it's a bean burrito. Yeah, don't make levels like this. I thought maybe it would be a little bit of that, and then you would have little other things. But that's bad. That's just a bean burrito, pretty much. Yeah, you're just doing this long descent, and then you're doing the same thing 3 times. No. Steve already had that idea for how to make the longest, most annoying, stupid level ever. So you're doing a worse job than that, and it still would be a bad level, and I'd boo it anyway. But you're already not even competing in that space, like with the same idea. You're just doing that idea, but worse. Sagoma, thanks for dropping something in there. Way worse, way worse. Panga ripped off the idea and did it in a slightly more manageable way that he did an AFK upload thing for, which I guess is content. I don't know what happened to him. It's just a tedious thing for the player to How did someone do it worse? Just Google it. Actually, the Steve one should be pretty easy to find. Steve worst level. Yeah, Steve Theory crafted the hell out of it, and doing it for as like a content thing for like how could we do the worst possible thing. I feel like it's a good intellectual exercise for how could we maximize the lack of fun. If you were trying to iterate on that, I would still hate it and I would still probably boo it, but it would at least be interesting. It could be interesting if you found a way to maximize that. I thought that the thing that Penga did was totally derivative, and this isn't even necessarily derivative of that. It's just a worse job at doing that kind of thing. It's a bean burrito. And I don't think there's really audience for that. I don't think anybody wants that, and I think anybody who does needs to stop. Needs to be better. Explodix, thanks for dropping something in there. Oh, MadaleeD, looks like you are up. Do you want me to push it to the back again? Probably close the queue at this point. Or do you want me to take a swing here? Push it? Okay, let's do it. Prepare for me to take a short look at it. Yeah, I was gonna do just troll levels like I do on Tuesdays, but I wasn't streaming yesterday, so I went with, let's just do it. Let's just get in, do viewer levels. So there's a lot in there. And I assumed it would be a lot slower, and then it wasn't. I've taken notes. Thanks for feedback. Did that constitute criticism, or was that too much feedback and not enough criticism? HXN? X2H? Oh, I can feel it. I feel it more when I'm talking. I didn't have any phone calls today or yesterday after. I wasn't talking as much, but now I feel it. X2H. I'm bad. X2H. 18G. No, I'm typing the wrong thing in. I did not push next. There we go. If you end up reworking it and you want me to take another look at its improved level, the improved updated level, feel free to pop back in. T87 AYF. Or on the flip side, stamp a bunch of stupid DGR hashtags on it and I guess hope you win the lottery on him searching for levels that are terrible bean burrito. Well, his curation crew searching for levels to give to him with his hashtag on them. Esports. Saw some wind. Try the latest or whatever you'd like. Okay, let's look at this one. Esports. Did I get that? Steve is lost. I remember someone made a much worse level by length. Would take years to clear. Did they actually upload it though, Lappy? Because I remember I think that was Steve's whole thing, was that it was designed to basically put the most amount of time between frames as possible and then conclude with a ton of RNG, but it would be miserable to get uploaded. I thought that was Steve, though. He has been uploading stuff again, on a different channel. Oh, I got him done. They plan to make a dev route that's globally patched. So they're going to do a 1.0 upload clear check, basically, and then upload it. Yeah, this does look good. That is mean. That's mean for Team 0%. That's mean for the people who eventually have to suffer. I hope they eventually just discount them. Okay. You really like that really specific, like, semi-solid pillaring, and it looks really nice. We saw a good deal of that in the other one, too. The music really makes me feel like, am I waiting for something? But nope, that's just a little room on the way out. That's just a little room with boss music. Was I supposed to read something? Use items wisely. No. Use items wisely and this temple can be beat. But don't scorch Link's feet. Oops. Oh, good. And there was a consideration made for potential soft lock up here. I can't parse what these are supposed to be. If they're supposed to be rupee shaped or just geometric shapes, but it looks cool. Oh, I'm smart. Oh yeah, that's probably what they were going for, was windows. I came through this way. Am I blind? Ow. Yep, little blind. Little blind. Little bit of blind. Little bit. Little teeny bit. I know what I did. External ups and downs are getting me on this controller. Okay. Wow, I'm really good at Link. There you go. Hey, can you shield the sun? I bet you can't. No, you cannot. So the Link can't do anything to the sun, right? No, he cannot. Does the bomb kill the sun? You can bomb the sun? Oh, that's a very... I know it's a Japanese game, but that's a very American solution. Or I guess drones? Oh, the ball kills him. You can hit him with balls too. Okay. Not as bad as this game as I'm being right now. I don't usually see the capture card flicker on that one. That's concerning. I'm out of warranty. These guys probably would have died with that pal. But then they came back because I'm really smart. Oh. Face cam glitch too? Oh, did the face cams cut out too? Great, yeah. Something wrong with my capture card. Why you don't bomb the sun? Because then you die. Yeah, I know I can shield the spike ball. Yeah, they die from that. I just dumbed at it. Okay. There's a checkpoint there. I was gonna bomb under the door, but there's no reason for me to do that. Esports. Okay. I found one. It's not the one they were working on, but dear God, is it something? Oh no. Desert Butts, Brazil. We'll pull that up in a sec. Hang on. Ugh. The string also feels dirty. But just in every way, I feel like my teeth need maintenance. Really hate having crap in between my teeth. Okay, yep, I'm very smart. At Mario Maker. A lot of extra swords, which is, you know, nice if you're dumb. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then fire's gonna come for me? Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the spike balls around and keep going. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, that looks like what we're doing. Was the other side for something? No, I don't think so. Is this right? Okay. No. Does this work? Yes, that does. Is that right? Yeah, this it's hard to get a grasp on if this is the exact right solution, because it feels like that divider was there to pick a side, but it doesn't actually like lock me out of either side. And it does seem like I'm going down in the center either way, so. I wonder where that other door goes. Oh. 38 out? It was like 69 earlier. Weather has been crazy this week. I have to close my window now. Oh. Avoid long bomb excavation wherever you can. Yeah, I really can't tell if that was cheese earlier, if that was correct. Oh god. I was hoping it was just gonna be that one line and I was gonna be like, that's not too bad. What the fuck? Oh, don't make me excavate more. I only get one bomb out at a time. Not way too much. 2 or 3 is fine. This feels like what are we doing here? What am I doing? I came out of that door. You don't have to do that at all? Oh. Looks like that's what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the player can bomb those. Well, I can see one-ways behind the upper ones. Those ones we can see the one-ways, and I assumed they were facing down. I guess I can't tell. Oh, no, you can tell. Yeah, you can see it click. You hear it? Man, bomb up would make me sad. Yeah, could have hidden a big sound effect, yeah. Yeah, the fart's always a decent idea. So that was just a secret little bonus room that I farted around in for no reason. Hey. Yeah, I'm a little lost. Yeah, one way is to prevent the bomb excavation, because then, to make it clear to the player, it's not necessary. One way or another. We are looping back through the exact same area. What am I missing here? Yeah, we're looping through the exact same area. And we did both sides before, right? I think we did. Yeah, we did both sides. Oh. I guess it doesn't really matter which way we started from. Flip this again? Maybe flip this again? Yeah, maybe that's the state we wanted in? Didn't we go through the regular door after the... Yeah, there we go. We wanted it in the other... Flip the other way. Okay. Yeah, it's hard for the player to tell exactly what they're supposed to do there, and it's kind of easy to get on a loop there that you just don't need to be on. Oh, I can't shoot through that? I figured I could shoot through that. Okay. That doesn't flip on off switches, does it? No, it does. Okay. Okay. Did I need to do all of that before? Did I need to do all of that before the P-switch wore off? I guess I can go through here. Okay. It was definitely cheese. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's a good deal of cheese here. Sometimes focusing really hard on the aesthetics is never a bad idea, but it can make it a little easier to get out of here for people to cheese stuff. Yeah, I see I can get more P-switches now. Blowy Joey's. I would like to blow that up, but I'm sure there's nothing there. Why you got no highlighted message reward? I feel like there is one. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now we have the switch state set differently. We can go this way. Sigoma nuts. Oh, thank God for another checkpoint. Do. I mean, I'm gonna go for it. In general, I would say avoid unlimited power-ups in a boss fight, and similar to the way you structured the entire rest of the level, just give the player a limited number that they can grab in the corners of the room. You can put them on tracks or whatever. Put them in a block in just the corners. You can do anything. But anything's better than infinite power-ups. It usually is used to excuse tedium. That fight wasn't tedious. It was really simple, basic arena, looked good, it was fine. Nothing wrong with the fight at all. You don't even really need infinite power-ups when there's a checkpoint right there anyway. Give the player one, let him go. But I would say in general, try to avoid infinite power-ups. Overall good, really great aesthetics. It played relatively well. We bumbled our way forward. It felt like we broke things pretty often, which, you know, is gonna happen. And it often felt like we were off path, but it was fine. We wandered in the right direction. The only thing I would say is try to restrict places that look, especially like that room where I mined out for no reason. Try to restrict players' access to the mining or give them a good reason to mine. In there. Put some hidden doors in there and have that go to a esport pile of coins and have there be less mining. Or limit it so the player isn't inclined to do it. Yeah, it was good overall. So Goma nuts. Forgot my glasses. That'll happen. You know, you can move the screen closer to your face. Or for some reason, people say that the squinting thing isn't like a joke. I always assumed it was a joke, but apparently, like, if you squint, it makes it easier to see better. I don't know, because I have perfect eyeballs. So I still feel like everybody who's ever told me that is gaslighting me. Like, there's no way that doing this makes it easier to see stuff. That's not helping. Just making it blurry. And my eyelashes are in the way. BR7? Oh yeah, that's your maker code. You wanted me to watch this video for 5 minutes? You have astigmatism and it's true? See, it still feels like gaslighting. Want to push mine again? Go for it. Oh, there's a bunch in the way. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, let's pull this up here for a minute, and I'm gonna smoke and watch it. Oh. So what is this, Lappy?
Who's gonna voice Scalejaw since Yakko's not here? Whatever. Okay.
Oh, I don't have an easy way to make this full screen. It's on a 4K monitor, so you know, just suffer.
I know there's someone out.
That's what you sent me. It feels like gaslighting, but it's me. I don't lie. I don't know. It could be a thing where you guys all meet up. I didn't know they had VC. 1 sec. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, Sauce. I closed the queue. I'll be doing viewer levels again tomorrow, though. But there's 3 more in there, and then a probably long troll level, so that should more than fill the time I have remaining. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to. I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I would really recommend not doing this, by the way. If you are a person who's like, that looks cool. I want to breathe in stupid, fruity flavored garbage. Just don't. It has been a really nice tool for actually quitting smoking. I quit smoking for years and then got tricked back into smoking. Mute me for 9 seconds. That's pretty hard to do. Oh, I don't have the add-on installed yet. Hang on. Which one's the one that actually improves the mod view? It's probably the Frankerface one. Watch me browse the internet. Is that the one that gives me the thing? You have to. I think you have to redoom time somebody out for a second. Redoom tomb soom booty. Really? Oh, it's not that one. Damn it! I don't know what it is in Firefox when I right click on a person in chat. Oh, I don't even have it up in Firefox anymore. I get the thing with Desert Bus Brazil real quick. Oh, is that the one you sent me? Did you send that here? You sent that here. Okay, hang on. Oh, it won't let me scroll up more. God damn it. Drop it in chat again. Drop it in chat so fast. Yeah, I'm finding nonsense. Clearing my hard desert bus level from Simple Flips. Oh, yeah. You can pull it up from the name. But I would rather pull it up from there. No, not Simple. That's down controller. Yeah, I did untangle my, Oh, weird. What? I did untangle my upload YouTube from the YouTube I watch stuff on. It took a long time to export, to take picture. Firefox lets you take a picture of a whole browser page, and then you can export the page, but it took some time to get all that assembled, so I have a list of everything I watch on YouTube, as well as then to copy that list into a thing that I could then open on another YouTube account and refollow everything. Oh my god, this is a fucking lag machine. Oh, this is like the worst lag machine ever. So they made a task level. They made a frame advance level. Oh my god. Drink some water. It's interesting how some animations will play out in full during transitions, like during, like when the player gets a power-up, you'll see like the cat paw finishes animating much faster. Those animations then play normally. Yeah, interesting. Is this just a lag engine? Is that the whole thing? Yeah, while physics are paused, everything else continues. Oh, YouTube has mod view to show chat history. Yeah, when I was messing with YouTube live stuff, their dashboard was really bad. It's not as bad as Kick, but it's really, really bad how little information they have. I don't know what Firefox add-on I had that lets me do that, but you should be able to right-click the username and then it gives you the purge and ban thing right there. You gotta figure out what all my Twitch add-ons are for Firefox and get them moved over to Brave. Because if I have Firefox... If I use Firefox for Twitch, it uses up like 20% of my CPU. Twitch does not like Firefox, and they do not care. Do. So it's basically the longest refreshing level ever. Beyond some interest in how all that works, it's basically just an insanely long refreshing level. Wow, that you have to be ready to respond to on the last second, it looks like, to do your door. And then what is there, a checkpoint? Oh no, then that's the end. Okay. I'm guessing if you don't respond correctly, you get bashed into the checkpoint and it starts over. Sent you an update video for what I wanted to show you. Put away Brazil. Well, I wanted to see the end. Okay. Oh. So what is this? Is this the this is mystery mail. This is the thing you said that kind of ends up like the telephone game. And this is a built-in component of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, I don't have context for this. +10 ROM hackers taking turns building this endgame. Okay. So you're all passing it around, and was each person developing one text box or one chat message each? One individual message each? One scene. Yeah, when I was a kid, I did some, really weird way to present a cutscene. I can't read this and talk. This might be a lot funnier. This might be a lot more accessible, especially after I play some Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, I have very little context for this. It's weird to see Pokemon talking this much. Okay. Next. But I mean, I'll leave it up and I'll look at it. I'll look at it later. There's zero context to give. Oh, so it's basically just the comedy is the dialogue. You don't need any actual context for the game or to have any access to the game. BKB. I'll leave it up and look at it later. I'm gonna keep talking over it and missing stuff. BBG. I guess I could just shut up and let it play, but it's hard. Newest level. Maybe if I get mad, then we'll take a break and watch it for a minute. Yeah, collaborative stuff. I was thinking about that. Like some of the most fun I've had in Mario Maker is collaborative levels and especially huge collaborative projects like Bandwagon World. And some of my absolute favorite ROM hacks are the Team Jump stuff and Nonsense I just played recently. It's not Team Jump, it's just a different huge collaborative team hack. I don't know what it is, but when you get a lot of people working on stuff together, and even if it's segregated to level, like it's just one guy, one level, it's still as long as it's curated relatively well and assembled relatively well, it is just, I don't know, something about that does a really, really great job at emulating what makes, actual games, like full releases, really good. This is a really interesting take on those, skeleton trees that you used to see all the time in Mario Maker 1 and pretty often in Mario Maker 2. Because people call each other on the BSFs, yeah. Well, like, so I played through Nonsense, and I'm sure that's a lot of it. That's a lot of what probably makes it good, especially when it's hand-in-hand collaboration, but like, Naughty World. Team Jump's Naughty World was just generally one level, one guy, except for some exceptions. Nonsense that I just finished was definitely one level, one guy, in a lot of cases with very little oversight. One level that stood out in particular that was like a brilliant, just straight traditional level with no chocolatey shit. Nothing weird put in it. It was just flat Super Mario World, but it was good. And I messaged the guy, found him in the Discord, and I just sent him a message and just was like, hey, that was my favorite level in the hack. That was great. And he got weird. Like, I think he literally said, oh. And then like, I didn't even know it was out, so thanks for letting me know, I guess. And then he went offline. He might have blocked me. I didn't message him again. Hey, Bowser. Hey there. I see that. I'm guessing I don't need context. But yeah, in general, people working together is always good. And like, I work in a pretty small IT shop. And we both more or less have the things that we are specific to, but we still very often will like get a sanity check with each other and be like, hey, can you look at this? Does this seem like a good idea? Or, hey, if I restart this thing, is it going to break everything? Or, hey, if I block this whole domain, you think that's going to ruin anything for anybody? Do we get any legitimate email from these idiots? No. Okay, snake blocks aren't fun. Indicating where the player can land is extremely helpful. Okay, it was short, too. It was short, and it was fast, and it was well indicated. That's the way to use a snake block. It's back. Not done yet. But we're communicating very clearly where the player can go with it. Okay. Seems fine. Wasn't too bad. As far as snake block sections go, that's about the best you can hope for. Sure hope I don't need Yoshi. Goma. What, did I break something? No. At the end of the day, Yoshi's just a double jump. Oh, see, we didn't even need him. He died in service to our victory.
You made it.
That cover on the castle is weird. I don't know why people do that. That was solid. Yeah, that was cool. You don't see the little bony trees that much anymore. That looked neat. Yeah, good stuff. Exit. Explode YT. Check DMs. Do. I have him. I see it. I see Gay Bowser. I said it. Sliding in there. No video, but an image of a random theme. Yeah, I read it. I read it out loud. You were too distracted by Gay Bowser. Yeah, that was good. Also funny that it's called Honeycomb Hindrance, and we have bees and a lot more yellow stuff and that looks really honeycomby in 3D World. Yeah, I mean, you do you. It was fine. Looking at the title, the card being Mario 3 art, it looks like, and then it being New Soup. That's funny. It's weird to say Gay Bowser not next to so long. 1 K 7 FQ. Someone actually sprited Bowser. Oh. Is it not showing me the whole picture? Oh no, it is. Is that is that what I'm looking at there? I think I'm missing something. 107 FQ. Boy, that's a quagmire. If Bowsette existed and was female, nope, I'm gonna leave that. I guess if the idea of Bowsette was real, it wouldn't really be any different than the already I don't want to say settled debate, but existing debate on Sheik. I will forever insist that Sheik in Ocarina of Time was what Zelda had there specifically was penis magic. And by growing a penis, Ganon could no longer detect her because the penis threw off whatever he was using to detect her. That made a lot of people in my local Smash community, well, it made one guy who was very into Sheik very, very, very angry. But that was my headcanon even as a kid, was like, oh, obviously Zelda grew a magic penis. Pick whatever level you'd like. I want to pick whatever level you want me to play. Oh, there's a whole bunch of 3D World stuff. That's cool. 3D World's fun. I'd rather look at late than early. I like that you have some of the structure laid out, and you worked kind of a little bit at a time, and then you jump to like World 9. Like, this level's hard. This has to be World 9. Let's take a look at what World 9 looks like. Why would you tag it multiplayer versus? Okay. Bowser puts on the crown, becomes Bowsette, is female, and then if that female Bowser is attracted to men, then what does that mean for male Turtle Bowser? How do we define Bowser's orientation in that case? that was the thought there. I should have pulled up the picture. That would make that a lot funnier. But I might get banned from YouTube for saying gay. In a, well, not disparaging. I did see a lot of other people were getting hit by pretty similar bans, but it seems like it's a pretty consistent thing that happens all the time. I think that's just kind of, that's just kind of a YouTube thing now. Is that their automated systems are just slapping people all the time. And they really don't care very much if you're not a partner. It really took the wind out of a lot of the stuff that I was working on. I want to get back to it now. I really want to get back to it. But it's also frustrating. Like, well, what if they do shut it down, though? What else am I going to do with that shit? Thanks, bud. Okay, I'll wait. I don't feel like the bullies were helping too much there. Oh, we ran out of time. Yeah, I don't feel like the bullies were helping too much there since so much of it is about timing anyway. Oh, we have a checkpoint. That's good. There we go. We have more time, but actually, this is a Firefly. And the same amount of damage boosting as we had before. 3 hidden 50 coins in every level edition, all traditional. If you're actually on the beat, then they don't seem to get in the way too much. Oh, that was the end of it. I wonder what that locked door was then. So it don't matter. Yeah, that was fine. That was decent. It was not bad. I'll revise. What's happening to me today? I'll revise this level. I feel like the coins are too weirdly placed. Yeah, some of them were just right there. And then I didn't even see where to look for the other ones. I don't know where to have looked for the coin either, for the key. How do you like this? Why does Twitch do this? Second one is alright, though. Good. Alright, CMadaleeD. First and third are kind of confusing. Yeah, one was just there. I didn't see the other two sticking out. One that was there, you know, I didn't feel like going for. Alright, let's see if we make a little progress here. On this previously very let's say esoteric troll level. It was tough to sort out exactly what we were looking for. X2H, 18G, and then after some revisions, it got less confusing. So let's see where it is. I feel like it's been a little while since we took a look at it, right? So I should have forgotten at least a good deal. Anything I could improve on? Well, I don't feel like the bullies were doing that much, but they were more or less fine when we were on pattern. But if you decide to wait a cycle, the bullies are going to kind of rush you. And then it's going to be a little bit more awkward to jump up there correctly. So maybe if you enclose the bullies on top of the spikes or where you would want to jump on them, that might help a little. Or just go with something that sticks in that area a little bit. You shall duck, playtest eggs. Eggs. I've been making eggs. Where did I see it? I don't remember where I saw it, but okay. This is still here. Still don't have a good handle what all this is for, but I'm assuming it's for either a CP3 or a knowledge checkpoint at some point. It seems like it's a lot harder to get up there. Yeah. Oh, and whatever door was up here is gone. So maybe that was just a dev thing? Well, it's while you're working on it? Maybe that was nothing? I don't know. Doesn't hurt. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I still like the setup here. It makes it clear to the player that they need to duck. That is going to be what we're doing for a lot of it. I saw the helmet down there. So I'm supposed to run forward and just duck, I'm guessing, or maybe just run forward. Probably a little more clear. Oh, this is totally changed. Okay. This is a hard to read hint. Okay. You're telling me there is a dotted line block that I am supposed to look at or pay attention to. Oh, this is another reminder to duck for light. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's a great way to make sure that's cemented in. I see the line block there. And that's a really great way to make sure that's cemented in on the player. Yeah, queue's closed. I will be doing viewer levels again tomorrow at the same time. So 2 hours earlier than now. 20 minutes. Oh, there's a, there's a nut up there. Okay. Okay, so now I'm getting that maybe this is supposed to be an intro troll. Maybe that's what that's supposed to be, as a troll for the intro. I did not duck. I guess that's why you have the second one. That was on me. Oh. I have a file, the 3D printed thing that's supposed to make the D-pad more consistent on here. Usually I use tape, and it wears out after a couple of months, so if the 3D printed thing, printed with like carbon fiber, works really well, I'm going to be really, really, really happy. I should just keep holding duck there and see if it goes in my head. That might be what the actual setup is. There we go. We collect the coin, but I see the line. I ducked and it was the wrong choice. If I just stay ducking here, that does not put it on me. Okay. I did it again. Collaborative stuff's always fun, though. You know, with Nintendo's focus on multiplayer with the Switch, I know we have the 2-player mode for making levels, which is better than nothing. But man, it would make a lot of sense for creators to actually be able to collaborate live on levels with each other, even if it just utilized something as crappy as the system they're using for. What's that block doing? As crappy as the weird 2-player system they use for Nintendo Switch Online games. Oh, he comes up that way. Huh. Can we duck under him? Maybe we can duck under him. Hard to tell exactly what's expected of me with that bob-omb. I figured it was just gonna be back up, but now I see that he gets pushed onto another track there. Oh, I guess we can go back, we can trigger him, and then we can come over here and go right here. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, yeah, we can just back up and duck. DP1. I feel like most people might stall here for a sec. I don't know what that spike ball's doing. Oops. Yeah, it definitely feels like we have a much more consistent entry point for the beginning here. We have a good reinforcement for the ducking in that first troll setup. And the bob-omb, it's not great, but it's not bad. Pretty easy to sort out what we're doing there. Get the ball rolling. Oops. I should have ducked. Stop ducking and moved. Oh. It's really weird. Top left corner of my face just, oh my god. It keeps feeling like it's about to get feeling back. Like it feels like it's just stopping being numb, but then it still is numb a day later. I'm extremely aware of it. I'm extremely aware of it at all times. Hopefully it's just numb because of all the swelling. Seems like this is all working pretty consistent. No, which is good. Okay. Looks like I may need to duck there, which seems to be the theme. Eggs. Esports. Yeah, I started rambling about it and got distracted. But, something I was watching put French omelets in my brain. I don't remember what the hell it was. Okay, done driving. Well, good thing you're not using your phone while you're driving. It's still on purpose, though, right? I'm supposed to be in here? Uh-oh. Yes. I mean, that whole thing is less visually insane. There isn't a lot of context to it, but we managed to get out of it and not get terribly stuck. I kind of wish those moles were there and looked like they were going to come at me and then, like, got killed or something, and then I got pushed out of the hole. What looked like a setup, that would at least be... Oh, yeah, you are supposed to get out. Yeah, that was the case previously, too. Supposed to get out by ducking. Just kind of waited. Yeah, something put French omelets in my head, and I wanted to make some, and then was furious to find out that all of my Athlon is far too damaged. Doesn't kick you out unless you duck. Okay, you missed it. Or we were ducking, and the bumper kicked me out. Oh, okay. And then I ordered some new Teflons, and then I made a half dozen French omelets and figured it out. That's the end of the story. It really wasn't a good story. It was just stuck in my head. And I want eggs now. I want an omelet. Okay, yeah, this was really confusing before. I remember it was really confusing. I don't remember the exact solution other than this was a weird anti-soft lock. But now it's not? Okay. Hope you have some pain meds. I have ibuprofen. It doesn't hurt too bad. It just feels weird. But I also don't take opiates. Okay. Oh, well, nope, we're not going in that way. That seems like a mistake, but at least it seems like it's protected from being a confusing wrong path for the player. Oh no, it's blowing out pretty consistently now. Oh yeah, is that an ELB thing that's breaking based on the fact that I have a red coin? I don't know. I don't know either. It seemed like it was working consistently at first, and now it's not. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's blowing out now. Because I thought we got the red... We must have gotten the red coin. We get the red coin at the checkpoint. Oh, we were hitting the block before. Oh, there it is. We are hitting it too early. We're hitting it too early, and then the spike block's not spawning. Yeah, if you hit it right away, it's gonna blow it out, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, nope. I don't know what the exact context is. Sometimes it'll blow it out. I don't know what the exact criteria is, though. It was late? That sounds a lot more like me. Wasn't there a mushroom, too? I don't remember what the exact thing was here. Well, we can't get stuck in there anymore. You were late. Let's see if late's consistent. No, I don't know. There must be some specific timing where that works, yeah. I don't know what it is. But VODs will be on YouTube. That's the mushroom. Oh, hit it before the chain chomp? We probably have to hit it before the chain chomp dies. We probably have to hit it like frame 1. That's probably what was doing it. Oops. Really want some. Holding right when you respawn? I bet it doesn't. Duck. Well, hold right. Hold right is very helpful in dying fast. I don't know what does it. Watch back the little clip on the VOD. Okay, put that on me. Miss the mushroom. Yeah, it's difficult for the player to determine exactly what's expected of him here, though. I could see that being a huge sticking point. I remember some of it, but it still feels tough to get the order of operations right here. Oop, okay. Wow. Yeah, that actually is kind of a decent setup for the troll. Except the player is just gonna stand. Well, the player might just stand there. I feel like that might be where you just stand. Oop. Sometimes that mushroom wanders off too. And then we're in a much weirder spot here. Can I make this work? Maybe if I kept the other thing. Yeah, it's still a little confusing. Let's see when we actually make it through here. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I didn't hold right, but I hit the note block first, it looked like. I don't know exactly what that was. I'll grab a clip and we'll watch it back. Yeah, you get Bond. Le Bond. The note block kills the chain chomp. James Bond. I would watch that. Now, what do we do here? Oh, okay, we hit the note block and then hit that guy right after. And we stayed still. Okay, yeah, I don't know exactly what that is. Let's see if we can do that consistently. Is it just staying still so we hit the note block and that sets that other guy off? Yes. And then if we're doing that as that other one is getting spawned, then the pipe opens. James. Well, I guess we can climb in there. I guess we want to react. Also has a bomb in it that triggers the switch when trapped under a conveyor. Oh, I was supposed to go in here. Maybe? Oh, no. Seems fine. Okay. Not a soft lock. I think I can get in there. If I get in there, am I soft locked or dead? I think I could get in there. Does this help? Is this for somebody? Okay. There is ASL. Oop. You do. Anti-softy. You do. Oops. Good. Messy. Like a soft serve machine, but it takes the ice cream away. How did you know to wait out the timer? Oh, I just assumed I should wait out the timer. I feel like that's a relatively natural thought with troll levels is often to see what happens if I wait out the timer. But that said, forcing the player to wait out the timer is generally not good practice. I want to hold right to actually go right there, so I just instantly get that. Okay. Oh, I think I do want to do that actually then. Yeah, that makes that. Oh! I can save the fire flower. I know what I need to do. I get it. But maybe that's not the answer? If this was the thing? Yeah, I can save the fire flower and go in the other way, it looks like. Yeah, if the player just waits, that gets spawn locked, and I do feel like the player is likely to do that. So that's pretty likely to come up. No, in general, I think making the player wait... You're better off punishing the player for waiting out the timer than the other way around. Especially if it's not tight. If there's a lot of room for the player to get there in time anyway, if that's basically the last thing they're doing. And especially once you know what you need to do, having to wait out the timer repeatedly. I can do that. Then this allows me to keep the fire flower. Well, that's nothing. That's nothing? That's nothing. Is this just a soft lock? Hey, this is a soft lock. Is something gonna happen? Oh, there it is. Okay. Look at the huge P. Who's huge P? Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Because yeah, people who think they're smart, a lot of people are gonna think, "Oh, I'm being smart. I'm gonna wait out the P switch," and then they're gonna be right, and they're just gonna be like, "Oh, okay, well, that's it." And then they're gonna be, "Oh, come on." I was trying to turn off my fan with the back scratcher, and I paid the price. But I have more lazy sticks. Okay. I did the lazy stick. Luigi is staring right at me. Yeah, so you're better off punishing the people who think they're smart than anything else. Okay, that is the checkpoint. Yeah, it still doesn't so much feel like a troll level as it does a weird puzzle level. It reminds me more of La Milana than insert troll level esports. But it's not doing a terrible job at it either. Okay. What's that mean? What is okay? And then there's like a recycling symbol. That's a scary hint. That hint is saying a lot without saying anything. Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay to do exactly that. On here. Is that like a Nightcore troll but with the side of saw blocks? That would be a good name for a level. Name and description for a level. Oh. Am I back in the same pit? I am back in the same pit. Velocity. Sorry, bud. Queue is closed. But I will be doing viewer levels again tomorrow. Okay, I did something wrong. Yeah, I'm still pretty confused by that pit fall. Hole fall. Hole. Air duct was in the text? Oh, was it? And I'm blind? That's always a possibility. Is that the opposite of air bud? Wait, is that a soft lock if I dodge that second fireball, try squinting? Ugh. So what's down here then? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. That must be for later. Oh. Just be careful of the first part of the level, but you'll see what I mean. Are you muted? Are you deaf? Oh my god, he can't hear me. Got an anti if you do the fireballs in the wrong order. That'll teach you, I guess. Oh, oops. What if I do it in that order? Oh, there's a lot of room for confusion there. Velocity. Are you making fun of the physically impaired? Wait, am I? Yeah, I think he's muted. I don't think he can hear me. Oh, there we go. There it is. not talking? Uh-oh. Oh, I have bad news for you. It has closed captions. Aren't the closed captions a default thing? Here, let's go take a look. I thought the closed captions were on by default, but maybe Twitch has a toggle for it? Does Twitch have a little toggle, or do they just play? There's a toggle? Oh, okay. Start watching. Oh yeah, look at that. That's neat. Yeah. Why did it default to 360p? I mean, it doesn't matter. But also, why do I have transcode for that? Okay, this is horrifying. Go back. But yeah, also the bot tells you the queue's not open, and the bot usually knows what it's talking about. Also, the description says the queue is closed. It should. If it doesn't tell me, but it should say the queue's closed. Well, it's not for nothing. I'll be taking viewer levels again tomorrow. But, you know, there are limits. There are rules in this world. Does it add before it says queue closed? Really? Where's the queue closer thing? So I got a button on the stupid thing. It closes the queue, and then it sets the game title. Main stream title. Oh yeah, they should probably just put queue closed at the beginning. And then I won't be able to tell people to learn to read. Right at the beginning. Okay, does that save automatically? There. Now it's at the beginning. You know, in the future. Did it. I know how to read, I'm just not observant. Hey, I've been there. I empathize with that. As someone who can barely read and also is not observant. Okay, so do both? Not that fast. Yeah, I'll be taking viewer levels again tomorrow. About 3 hours, 2 hours and 50 minutes earlier than right now. The queue will be open like 3 hours earlier than now. It's usually open a little bit before I start. Once upon a time, people would show up early to get their levels ready in queue. It's slowed down a lot. That's less of a thing now. When people call me bro twice in one message, it makes me nervous. Okay, that should be correct now, right? I think it is. Okay. Natalie, have you played La Mulana? Need to find you a short? That's a scary sentence. There's nothing wrong with short form content, but there's a lot wrong with a lot of the short form content. Warm up level to goal. What's goal? La Mulana, hard to describe. La Mulana is an exceptionally long Metroidvania puzzle-ish game. Game of Happy Lappy, Guardian of Hidden Land. Wow. You did an acronym, didn't you? You did a little backronym with it, didn't you? How do you describe it? Retro, difficult, remake, Metroidvania 2D are the tags they have. It definitely has a lot of the trappings of a troll level, but in a almost like Kaizoe ROM hack way, but with so much puzzle game stuff poured on top. It's really, really difficult to describe, but at its core, it really is like a 150-hour long troll level. Yeah. Okay. Did you see that line with the coin? I don't think so. I don't know. I do remember that I'm supposed to duck. I'm supposed to air duck. I would like to make more Air Bud jokes, but I don't have any. Bloop. Oh, I see it. I see the bloop in there. That's easy to not see. Esports. I missed the duck, so I'm gonna try to go back in the hole. Air duck already. I'm trying. Oh, what? How do you duck in the air? How broken is that mechanism now that I did this for 5 minutes? Ground pound? Are you just telling me to ground pound? I thought I was supposed to slip off of there ducking. Oops. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I felt like I was supposed to slip off of there ducking and just not grab the wall. Oops, that one's wrong. Oh, if the spike ball started trying to come? That was weird. Check DM. To AI jokes. Wait, is this too offensive for the stream? Sounds racist, but shouldn't. Probably not. Spike ball comes and you can just die. Oh, good to know.
What's up, bro?
Oh, you gave me the watch link. Good.
You good? Yeah, we're good. Keep going. Yeah. Okay. What's up, brother? Yeah, no problem here. What's up, brother? God damn. Hey, easy, fuck, bro. Why does that sound so racist?
That's pretty funny. I really wish there were more people just doing shorts like that, because that's pretty funny. I started watching through Shark Tank because I wanted some burner show to watch in the background. Something referenced it that really made me think, like, I have to watch and see if the show is as stupid as people are making it sound like. And apparently it started in, oops, I did it again. I should have just waited. Started in 2009, but there is like so much like 90s style racism in it, it's like kind of mind-blowing. In one of the season 1 episodes, one of the guys, one of the old white men asks the only black person on the team regarding face masks if he thinks he could sell these on the street. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? And apparently it's the guy who like made Junko jeans, those giant baggy jeans that were popular. But I still don't think that makes that any less like ridiculously racist. Okay, this one. This one. Even if they were street clothes for in some communities or in some places, I still think that would be a ridiculous question to ask. I don't know, the whole thing is just ridiculous. But it's that good kind of ridiculous. I don't hate watch anything. I think that's the only thing I can kind of hate watch. Ground pound. Air duck. What was that other arrow telling me? Okay, I didn't land on a spike this time. I don't know why I landed on a spike last time. I see that other one telling me to duck. You moved? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. So I'm back here with more red coins. So progress, right? That's progress. Sports. Yeah, that's progress. We're doing things different now. The air duck in the middle line. Air duck. There's so much here that feels like it belongs in a troll level, but it still just feels a little off, but I can't put my finger on it. It's not pissing me off. I got pretty goddamn stuck the first time we took a look at it with that initial room 1. I really hope that's not just a go fast setup. Okay.
There's just a lot of puzzle level in it. Is this a pinball machine? Oh my god! Oh. Oh. What do other people who have tested your level think? How many people have made it this deep? Oh my god. It's too much. It's way too much. Like, this should be its own level, but also it's hilarious that this is a part of it. Oh my god, this is so janky. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh, this is madness. Yeah, it honestly, this is like an absolute, like a bingo level that is just completely, that has left the planet. You've started spelling other words on your bingo card. And there's some point where, like, that goes from being like, what's wrong with you? This is just bad, to, like, manages to wrap around to, and then you kept going, and now what is happening? Fuck. I flipped that. Oh, okay, and then I need to get it on the other side, which I'm assuming is on a timer? No, is it an infinite? It's an infinite, okay. Okay, that's good at least. I honestly, I want someone to steal this idea and make like a pinball machine as an anti-soft lock. I would really like to just normalize like janky mini games as anti-soft locks. Also, step back out and reboot the machine, and it will resume where you left off. This is so much for one random red coin in the middle of a reportedly a troll level. It's really hard to put my finger on. Like, it's not, but it also is. Ugh. Okay, I'm getting worse at this. If I'm in the middle, they'll both stop. So that's what I want to do. Get in the middle and then move to select. Oops. I wish it took it a little bit longer for the shell to set up, so I would be more likely to sort that out. And have those be in a more neutral position by the time I get there. But you also don't want it to take too long. So maybe I'm just dumb? Oh no, it'll push itself out of a neutral position. Okay. I'm a little dumb. Okay, I'm having a ton of trouble getting it to shoot. Step out and back in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I really want to play Mario Pinball now. Oop. Bump got pushed again. Set him. Yeah, I honestly, like, I immediately think, I can't believe I haven't seen a pinball level before. And then I immediately think, why the hell haven't I seen a pinball level before? And then I immediately think, why is this pinball level trapped 37 minutes deep in the troll level? And honestly, like... Oh... That's hilarious on its face. Which is why I'm disinclined to be like, well, this isn't a troll level, so reposition, because I honestly feel like you shouldn't. I feel like... I don't know how to give good feedback on this. What are we doing here? Go in the hole. Oh no. Don't do something horrible to me. Okay, I was gonna say don't do something fucking horrible to me after that pinball game, because that took a while. I really don't want to have to repeat that. Okay, thank God. If I had to repeat the pinball game, I was gonna be so unhappy. Oh, okay. That is a lot of progress. Oh, it's 11. God damn it. Okay, and now we go a different way. Yeah, this is hard. Do I want that? I can't go in the pipe, so I think I want that. Okay. I feel like there's comedy to be had with a force... Well, no, it's just basically a reusable checkpoint in a red coin level. I feel like most people will read it that way, too. We go down here, okay. No. Yeah. It's definitely way... Do I really have to wait for him to spawn next to me? Oh my god. It's way off meta. And very, very often when you get, like, the cargo cult troll levels... Oh, there we go. The cargo cult troll levels that are people who've seen a lot of troll levels played, but haven't really engaged with the community beyond that, you get bad levels. You get little Timmy levels with some Carl boxes. And some stuff that plays at troll levels. And this isn't a shot. I'm a big fan of Wesley Willis, but it reminds me of, like, outsider art, outsider music, like Wesley Willis, in a way that, like, it's definitely missing a core component of the comedy in troll levels, but not in a way that's ruining it. Like, what it has instead, I can't exactly put my finger on. Oh, nope, that one was fine. I wonder if I need that guy then. Like, even if I had criticism, like, I want there to be more direct comedy, more direct, like, visual comedy. At the same time, there's something unbelievably hilarious about 40 minutes into a level, pivoting to it just doing a pretty good pinball minigame. And I feel like this is the exact kind of nonsense that also appeals to me a little bit. In that something this far off the path that's still recognizable still is fascinating to me. So I don't know how to give good feedback, but I'm really curious what no. Okay. I'm really curious what other people's feedback was. If you had anybody else play pretty deep into it. Because I do feel like the general feedback you would probably receive from the greater troll level community would probably be a lot of, like, this isn't really a troll level. But I honestly don't know what it is. What it would be otherwise. Weird troll level. Esports. I think I'm riding that up there and I'm missing it. So this is this whole setup down here a weird red herring? That must be what I'm doing. I must be riding that up there. Oh, actually, won't he break me out? He will. critics want it to adhere to troll logic. Well, that's what I would expect. You need something from every one of the boxes? Oh my god. That's concerning. Can we move him? Really? No. We cannot get him back up again. So if we wanted him to break more of these boxes... Okay. We need to do it earlier. Weird. Yeah, I would definitely recommend checking out La Milana. I feel like, that has a lot of the same energy that this level has. La Milana is also polarizing. Strongly polarizing, both in the Metroidvania community and just in the gaming community at large. They're weird games. They're cruel games. You definitely want to take notes. I mean, I dropped the link, didn't I? Well, I think I have it on my clipboard if I didn't. Oh, nope, that's something else. Hang on. That's the... La Milana 2 is a lot better. Significantly better. But I also feel like La Milana 1 is a lot meaner. Okay, so let's do... Is there a way for me to do this? I can't think of a way for me to interact with this correctly. Because I want him to break these, right? Maybe he'll keep going? Maybe he'll keep going if I open the other ones. Yeah, I would definitely say it has a lot more puzzle level than troll level to it. Oops. Oh, I can go back up there. Oh, I can almost go back up there. Oh, that's super weird. Okay. Yeah, this feels kind of like... This feels more like an assemblage of puzzle levels than a troll level. With some decent troll levels. Like, the duck stuff. The duck stuff in the beginning is well set up now. Air ducking is funny. Air duck is funny. It's a funny word. Yeah, it's hard. Okay. That feels wrong. Yeah, that feels like it was probably wrong. Probably can't get another one. Oh, actually, maybe we could cheese this. You want to spawn right next to me and open the door? No, he does not. Still don't have a good handle on what I'm actually doing in this room. He does not seem to want to spawn on either side of me. These are bob-ombs. Yeah, this room's weird. Well, actually, we can pause it here, and I can come back to it tomorrow. I do have to get ready to get to bed. I'm pretty goddamn tired. So I can give you a ping when I get started here tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll at least see if I can get a little bit further with this before I move on. Tomorrow, and you can see it at the beginning of the VOD. I wish I had better feedback to offer in general. It's the approach is unusual, and it's definitely super off meta for troll level stuff. There's nothing wrong with being off meta. It's also missing the comedy, I think, that makes troll levels pop as troll levels. In a lot of cases. So, on that front, it struggles as a troll level. But that said, I like La Milana, and I like that exact right kind of I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but it's just the mildest like sadism in a puzzle platformer. It's hard to say what it is, but it made La Milana great. It made Baba Is You really, really great, even though it's not a platformer. There's still a lot of weird sadism and goofy little setups that are entertaining to bumble into. And I mean, there's really something to be said about working your way through a level that starts to kind of fall apart as a troll level, and then it's just suddenly like it's pinball. Now it's this crazy like order of operations puzzle that you have to do halfway 40 minutes deep in the level. And you might, I don't know. I mean, there isn't really like a team puzzle that I'm aware of, but there are a good number of people who work on very in-depth puzzles. Sir Schlecht, I think any other names that pop in once in a while, but I don't know if there's like a puzzle community or a puzzle team or anything. But either way, I still kind of like it. Like, I still get a big kick out of it. There's a lot here to like. I just don't know how you find the right audience for that. I'm going to go to bed. You guys have a good night, and we'll be back tomorrow.